An $8 million project to renovate Centennial Park is nearing completion, but tonight some park goers wonder if the improvements are working. News Channel 5's Chris Conti is live at Centennial Park. And Chris, a lot of this centers around the lake.
It does, Rory, and compared to this time last year, the lake here actually looks exponentially better, as around this time last year you couldn't even see the water here because it was covered in that thick green algae. But there are still parts of the lake here that are having problems, and it's all because the construction that's going on here is connected.
There we go.
Taking selfies in Centennial Park, Tim Steen and his girlfriend Taylor didn't have to look hard to see their backdrop was less than picture perfect.
Yeah, it looks like everybody in the world threw something in there.
Yeah.
This was Tim's first time visiting the park. It was not, though, the first time that this thick green algae has visited Lake Watatuga.
First thing you see, exactly. That's the first thing I saw when I walked up.
So why is the algae back? The answer lies a few hundred yards away at the newly unearthed Cockrell Springs.
We had a little issue with the 95-degree weather, and by not having this project totally completed.
Until today, the freshwater spring had been disconnected from the lake. It is supposed to deliver clean, cold water to help flush out any bacteria.
There's still some algae. We just today reconnected the fresh water. So although it had been dug out deeper than it had been in the past, we didn't have the fresh water coming through, which is part of the continuous clarity of the lake.
Aside from a new amphitheater and small creek for park goers to play in, the $8 million project has brought in new vegetation.
It's like a rain garden to capture water.
All of these plants are meant to filter rainwater that eventually flows into the lake.
I think the main challenge has been this huge construction project in the middle of our busiest park in the city.
While it may look less than picture perfect now, change is coming.
We're glad to have it finished.
Now, the project is about a month behind schedule, and a lot of that has to do with the weather that we've seen so far this year, the wet spring we had and the severe cold and snow and ice we had over the winter. The $8 million project here at Centennial Park is expected to come in right at budget. We're live at Centennial Park this evening. Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.